My stars. Oh my goodness. Look at these cookies. Look at them. Look at them. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. Mama Mayle's heart. Love letter. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, more excited for the raspberry chocolate chip. And also, this just looks like a chocolate chip cookie, but the freeze-dry strawberries are in there. And I realized after I mixed them all in that obviously what they did was they saved some of them for the end to sprinkle up top. So you did have that pop of red. I did not do that. I just mixed it all in, so it should all taste the same. But you know, like I said, she just looks like a chocolate cookie, but I'm excited. Let's take a bite. My stars. My stars. Well, first of all, the chewiness, that texture of the chewiness. Girl, she is good. She is good. See, I'd recently seen that if you put cookie dough balls in the freezer, they actually are better. I don't know what they're better for, if it's a texture thing or if it's a moist thing. That's what I figured, like because of the cold and like you get little ice crystals or whatever. But oh my goodness, the bitterness of the chocolate, the tartness of the freeze-dried strawberry, and then obviously the sugar of the sugar. Ooh, I thought this was gonna be an okay cookie. She's magnificent. We love her. We love her so much. Ooh. Oh, my stars. So shout out to Snoopy and his love letters. Ooh, this is a hot cup. I'm burning my pinky. Ooh. All right, this is the one we want because I think I was in my early 20s and I discovered like raspberry iced tea and then raspberry chocolate and then other raspberry. Like raspberry was just like a hidden flavor like this whole time. Cause like, I guess like growing up in the 90s, you got blue raspberry. And I don't know why my other millennials went blue raspberry over cherry and then over white cherry. So you didn't look like a sucker with all that like red or that dye all over your mouth. I felt like that was sucker behavior. You were getting pulled in with the blue and I just wasn't having it. It was never gonna beat the cherry. So crazy, off topic. Let's taste this guy. Okay. It's a really good chocolate chip cookie. We're gonna start there. Moist. Oh, let me see if I can get like, I don't know if that's gonna show you, but like, I'm gonna call it like a Play-Doh bite where like, it's so moist and so yummy and whatever. It's see yours for how good this is. Concerns, not getting a lot of raspberry. Let me do another bite. I would just say it's a really good chocolate chip cookie with a taste of something else. I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. I don't know how to fix this so like there's more raspberry taste into it. But then if we did like a powderized raspberry or even a, raspberry syrup, it's not gonna look like a chocolate chip cookie with raspberries in it. It's gonna look like a pink cookie. And that's fine, obviously. Like this was something that I wasn't ready for to be like delicious. Now, flavor wise, there's just so much going on with this that I was surprised how delicious this was. But texture wise, this all the way. actually prefer a chocolate chip cookie over a chocolate chip cookie. Turns out freeze-dried fruit is what was missing this whole time from a chocolate chip cookie. Oh, so good. Why is it so good? Can we make cookies in the blender? Yes. Do I think you could have easily just took a hand mixer and done it probably like faster and easier to get it all out of the bowl instead of taking it out of the blender and then putting it in the bowl and then adding your toppings? Also probably, but I don't have a hand mixer. I'm glad I have multiple uses for my new toy. I'm glad I was able to do something else. Also, a star. These are your winners. This is your winner. If you're like, I want to make Valentine's Day cookies for someone I love, or just to have, or just to, you know, I eat dessert every night, even though it's morning. I thought for sure this was gonna just be sitting in there and I was gonna eat the raspberry cookies all week for my dessert, but this is really good. I'm also incredibly full by eating both. It's fine. It was science. We had to see it. We had to do it. Ooh. She's so good. It's so good. Guys, go make this. Go make this cookie. It's unlike anything I've ever had. We are officially 2 for 2 for things this ninja foodie can do. I really thought, I'm like, these cookies are gonna be crazy. Also because you put all your wet ingredients in at once. Like usually if you're doing it and you're following the recipe or instructions or whatever, you would do the sugar and the butter first, and then with the egg and then the vanilla, whatever, right? You know, I know. Like that's what you would do, but because I guess they don't want you to over whip it, blend it. Dang, what's it called when it's not in a blender? Stir it? They don't want you to over stir it. Yeah, it's just 2 steps. And then I think I probably could have got away with putting the chocolate chips in at the end, or even with the dry ingredients. The only reason I didn't was because you needed to fold in the fruit. So I was like, well, if I gotta fold in the fruit, I might as well fold in the chocolate chips with it. Your girl was a little, no, I wasn't nervous. I wasn't nervous. No, I was nervous. I don't know who I'm lying to. Of course I was nervous. There was no sugar added to the freeze-dried strawberries, which I don't know why, but I was like, it'll be in with the frozen raspberries. So I was in the refrigerated section looking for freeze-dried. I'm like, why would it be in here? It's gonna be in snacks. And then I couldn't find it in snacks. So then I went to the organic snack section and there it was. No sugar added. And I was like, it's fine. It'll be with the chocolate and the brown sugar and the butter. It'll be okay. Fun tip from me to you. And I just started doing this when I needed soft butter. I have that metal bowl, my metal mixing bowl. I take the butter in, obviously, I don't know if you've seen it or if you noticed it or not. It's still in the wrap. Put it in the metal bowl, put it in the sink, turn the hot water on. Obviously, hopefully this is obvious. You don't put it in the bowl. You put it near the bowl, but not so like the water can get in. And like all that steam and everything softens the butter. So it's not going in the microwave. It's not, I don't know. I know there's all these other tricks. So something like, oh, you take like the steam of a hot boiled water into like a bowl and then you flip it up upside down and do all this crazy stuff. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Turn hot water on, put it next to something and then just turn the bowl so it's gets the other side. That's my tip to you. We gotta do some tricks. That was delicious. What a good treat. I hope you use this for your Valentine's Day. But also, you know, obviously if you make other Valentine's Day desserts, then that's fine too. I'm not on TikTok anymore, but apparently TikTok tells you to buy stuff. Don't buy stuff. Make cookies. Make cookies. It's so much better. It's so much better. There's nothing you can buy at the grocery store that's going to be better than a homemade cookie. Or any homemade dessert, right? Like I was eating lemon bars last week and the week before, I think. Yep. I'm going to link in description both cookies. Like I said, the frozen raspberry, I was so excited for. I think if I do it again, I'm going to just do 2 cups of raspberries instead of just the 1 cup. But I also might not do that again. I might figure out another recipe or something to do with the raspberries. But that raspberry chocolate chip cookie was a delectable cookie. It was soft. It was chewy. Like I said, it's such a weird descriptor, but like a Play-Doh bite, where like we bite into Play-Doh, but without the taste of Play-Doh, but it's like soft and like thick. And she was a thick girl. She was the thick girl. Still go to the other one. Still look at it. Maybe tweak it a little bit. Maybe do something. Maybe you do the 2 cups of raspberries, or maybe you do like a syrup or something. Because like I said, or maybe fresh strawberries. Maybe fresh raspberries. Something. Because I did see other like similar recipes for this. And there were people that did just do fresh raspberries. And I did think about it, and I was like, no, get the frozen ones. It'll be all right. Because it was going to go in the freezer anyway. So I was like, why would I spend the same amount of money for less raspberries? But I guess if it was going to taste better, I would have known. Okay, so that's your mission. That's your Jen Mayle mission of the week, is to go make the chocolate strawberry cookies. And obviously, if you want them to be pretty, you have to be smarter than me and save a couple so you can sprinkle on top after you're done mixing them. So when they bake, it's like, oh, there's the chocolate and the red from the strawberries. It's beautiful. And you're like, yep, I'm intentional. I'm an artist. And then your second mission is to go make these raspberry chocolate chip cookies and then make it taste more raspberry. I don't know how you're going to do that, but I believe in you. Okay. Love you.